Okay, I'm going to start right away. Before I start, I'm called Randolph, a professional dog trainer for 11 years plus, 6 years in Dubai. I've been training dogs and been giving them a clear path to success. But before you understand about your pet, you need to first of all understand the science of dog training, how the brain, the mind of the dog functions. And you will get some tips here today that will help you not only today but forever. Firstly, when we talk of dog training is to enhance the relationship between the owners and their canine companion. That is, we are bridging that clear communication part. As you will be able to stand as a good leader to lead your dog to the clear path of success. And for this dog to understand your expectations. What are your expectations? I don't want my dog to go on leash. I don't want my dog to bark at other dogs. I don't want my dog to be reactive. And before you know, these dogs, they don't speak English. They understand in pictures. And the pictures you are showing your dog right now is what they are going to deliver outside today, tomorrow, and after. So the only way for you to succeed with your dogs is to introduce to them what they call markers language. What are markers? Markers are sounds that predict a reward or a correction. Meaning that there will be a particular sound you are using. Some people use yes, some people use good job, good boy, it depending on what you want your pet to do. Now, I'll be moving from individual pet to ask some of the problems that you face with your dog. But before we start, you need to understand that there is something they call the fourth spectrum of upper conditioning, which is positive reinforcement, meaning that when you are teaching your pet a certain behavior, the only way you can succeed is through consistency, repetition, and you have to change your mindset and give them that trust. So I will start from here, from an individual pet. It's a nice manual. Okay, can you tell me one of the problems that you can face with your usually face is a puppy, no?
When someone comes home, facing the phone, then he bites, I don't know, like bites, like he likes biting everything. When we are together working, he doesn't pay attention to me.
Okay, one of the problems with the dog, one of her problems is that the dog is reactive on leash. The dog pulls, the dog acts this way. Firstly, okay, you will see some certain demonstration now with how you can work with your dog on leash. Once you are working with a dog on leash, wait, you can have things like this. I'll fix the problem for you, don't worry. Yeah, I'll fix the problem. Can someone give me his? Can I get your dog? Can I get your dog? Okay, there is something they call leash walk. Take this today, it will help you. Not only today, but forever. When you are walking with your dog on the street, firstly, these dogs, they don't lead. If you allow your dog to lead, the dog will always lead you and go in front. And believe me, once the dog sees other people in front, either they will bark or they will bark at other dogs because they are leading, not you leading the dog. It's not like you become the alpha of that dog. No, you are only trying to lead this dog to the clear path of success. And before I start, see the way I start by conditioning my dog from a track. Like for instance, if I'm with this dog, I keep the dog next to me, meaning that the dog has to move on a mobile heel stay. That is, I start with the dog. I am not focusing on any other thing. I pay attention on my track. Like for instance, we keep going. I keep going. If I allow the dog to go in front of me, the dog is leading. But if the dog stays next to me, the only thing that I can be correcting here is what they call leash pressure. How do I pressurize my dog on this? It's not like I'm using force, it's just a communication. See how my hands go. I walk with the dog, he keep going, and we walk nicely. And when you're walking nicely in this manner, the dog will come to understand your expectation. Pulling will stop. And remember, once a dog sees another dog, they usually react. Or they will try to back or go towards his dog. Their mentality at that time, because dogs can't speak English, they understand their owner through their thought and feelings. When you are sad, your dog knows. When you are happy, they know. So when you have this mindset that my dog is going to launch at other dogs, the dog will launch. Because this dog is taking advantage over your weaknesses to manipulate you and get a desired result. Thank you. Okay, your problem, I'll fix it for you. He's having a little bit of scare issue, so we can fix that issue. Can I get your dog? Very nice. Do you have some problem with this dog?
New dog owner, it's just been 2 weeks since I got him. So basic commands, he doesn't know anything from the previous owner. Like I don't think he's aware of any commands.
Okay. She just got a new dog and 2 weeks with the dog. Firstly, I'll give you one advice. Everybody should take this advice. Before you have this pet, the first thing you need to do is to introduce this dog into your house. And how can you introduce this dog? Take a week, 5 minutes every day a lesson. Just put a leash on the dog. Show this dog the behavior that are accepted in the house and the ones that are not accepted before you can start to introduce the dog to the basic obedience like sit down, calm. So the first thing is you have to teach this dog restriction. You have to teach this dog what they call shallow boundaries. Meaning that I have a leash, I'm not giving the dog any command, I will just hold the leash. If the dog is going towards the kitchen, which I don't like, I will say no and I will correct the dog to show the dog that this is a behavior I don't want. If the dog is going to the toilet, I will say no and I will pull the leash a little bit back to show this dog that this behavior is not accepted. So take